Sometimes life doesn't go the way you imagined. You had dreams, you had plans, you had everything mapped out perfectly in your mind. But suddenly, the road shifted. People you trusted walked away. Opportunities slipped from your hands. What you prayed for didn't happen. And in those quiet moments, you looked at the sky and wondered, why Allah, why me? But pause for a moment, because Allah's plan for you is never random. You don't see it now, but every closed door had wisdom. Every tear had purpose. Every delay carried protection. Sometimes Allah breaks your heart to save your soul. Sometimes He removes what you love to give you something far better. Sometimes He delays your dream because the right moment hasn't arrived yet. Perhaps what you wanted would have harmed you. Perhaps the people you trusted were not destined to stay. Perhaps your dream was too small and Allah planned something greater. You see, Allah knows what you don't. He hears what you never hear. He sees what is hidden from you. He knows the conversations behind closed doors. He knows the intentions behind every smile. He knows where each path leads, and when He blocks one, it's not to punish you, but to guide you towards something better. When your heart whispers, "This is the end," Allah is quietly saying, "This is just the beginning." When you feel lost, He is guiding you. When you feel alone, He is closest to you. When you feel broken, He is preparing you to rise stronger than before. Sometimes Allah empties your hands so He can fill them with something better. Sometimes He removes what you cling to so you learn to cling to Him. Sometimes He lets you taste difficulty so you can appreciate ease. And sometimes He lets your heart break so He can rebuild it upon faith. You prayed and nothing seemed to change. But every prayer softened your heart. Every dua lifted you closer to Him. Every tear washed away a sin. Nothing you said to Allah was ever ignored. Nothing you asked for was ever forgotten. Every word reached Him. Every whisper was heard. Every tear was counted. So when your soul feels heavy, remind yourself, Allah's timing is never wrong. His wisdom is never lacking. His love for you is deeper than your pain. And His plan for you is more beautiful than the future you imagined. One day you will look back and realize why Allah didn't give you what you wanted. You will thank Him for the doors that never opened, for the people who never stayed, for the situations that felt painful but saved you from deeper wounds. You will look back and say, Alhamdulillah, Allah knew what I didn't. He protected me in ways I never understood. So breathe. Calm your heart. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not unseen. What is written for you will reach you. And what was never meant for you will never come your way. No matter how much you chase it. Trust Allah. Not just when life is easy, but especially when it's hard. Trust Him when you don't understand. Trust Him when you feel tested. Trust Him when you feel like nothing is moving. Because sometimes the waiting is your preparation. Sometimes silence is Allah arranging everything behind the scenes. Sometimes the delay is your greatest blessing. Say from your heart, Allah's plan is better than mine. His timing is perfect. I trust Him completely. And keep moving forward. Smile again. Hope again. Pray again. Believe again. Your story is not over. Allah is still writing it. And when Allah writes your destiny, He writes it with love, mercy, and wisdom. Soon you will see why the struggle was necessary. Soon you will see the beauty behind the patience. Soon you will thank Allah for every moment that confused you. because it led you to exactly where you were meant to be. So hold on, be patient, have faith, and whisper gently to your heart, Allah hasn't forgotten me. My time is coming. What's written for me is already on its way.